Hey y'all, it's Daniel Quintero, arriba dude. And this past Friday the 13th, I was able to headline my first 30-minute set in San Angelo at the Angoria Hotel, thanks to Chris Crawford. And Greg Duran was there. He was great. And I also got to experience my first drunk heckler. Roll the clip.
Yeah, I remember high school. You know, it was... Chorus.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah, I knew immediately that this wasn't going to be a friendly heckler. You know, a friendly heckler, one who just wants to talk about what they relate to and are so excited that they can relate to it, or they find it so funny they just want to shout it out. That's okay. But I don't do crowd work. I just do jokes. I love doing jokes. And so if a person is there who's going to be disruptive, I've learned that the best way to deal with that is just to ignore that person. Do not give them any perception that they are allowed to talk in your comedy show. So I ignored her for a little bit longer, but then a few minutes later, she interrupted me again.
So I remember I was in our little trailer in Poteet, Texas, sitting on the toilet,
Hey, sir, how much longer?
being
is this?
facetious.
How long is each set? I'm sorry.
Rude. And at that point, I wish I had a snappier response. But like I said, I've never encountered a heckler, especially a drunk heckler. And so I was just like, that is weird. But thankfully, it's the responsibility of the comedy club or the comedy producers to make sure that any person who's causing a disruption is immediately made aware that they need to stop doing that or to be asked to leave. And Greg Duran immediately sprung into action, went up to her and said, you can't be doing that. You're going to have to leave. And she got up and left.
Occupy our time. So I just started lighting a few matches.
Thank you.
And then I thought, what would happen?
But that's the balance as a comedian, because you want to be aware of any distractions in the room because you're having a conversation with the audience. And obviously a heckler is a distraction that you need to make some awareness of. But at the same time, you can't give hecklers permission to speak. And so that's why I'm so happy with Greg Duran to immediately help me with that. And I still was able to do a callback with the heckler later on in my set.
All right. Enough of the dollar jokes. You obviously want change. I get it. She did. So she's gone.
Yeah.